What's up? Good morning, everyone. My name is Shiki Katagami, the Divine Diva of FSP Gen 3 LAMENTUS. And I'm tired, but I got up a little early. I put some gas in the Shiki mobile. I got a monster and a candy bar, and I'm feeling okay. And a monster. I got Loca Mocha, the triple shot espresso kind though. Candy bar. I got a take 5. Monster again? What do you mean again? It's been like weeks since I had one. Like at least 1.5. Morning, Shiki. Good morning. Not the Ultra Zero. I like Ultra Zero, but sometimes I want something that's like... My monster habits would make the doctors tremble in fear. That's kinda, yeah. Kinda, yeah. I had to look up what a take 5 was. That's alright. Sneaky on the 75-inch TV goes crazy. What the? Hey, there's a dead pixel right, there. Yeah. Morning, Shiki. I have the same habit with Dr. Pepper. Yeah, but Dr. Pepper is like barely caffeinated. Compared to Monster, Dr. Pepper is like water. Pipeline punch is where it's at. That's definitely true. But this early in the morning, sometimes I don't want something that like bites back. You understand? Sorry, if you see me look over here, it's because I have to reset my tree chopping. Y'all's kidneys are screaming. Don't pontificate to us about our kidneys. They're fulfilling their function. One monster a week isn't gonna kill me. One monster every 17 days. I goes RuneScape, good. Also, we got 2, so like it's literally fine. RuneScape's good. I've been trying to avoid doing anything combat related because I haven't had the time to like really focus on the game recently. So I've been doing stuff that's like AFK, like really AFK. So I did a lot of sailing. I did a lot of hunting. And now I'm doing a lot of fletching so then I can do more hunting. Yeah. I haven't done any fishing or cooking in a while because I have such a stockpile. I'm in the Wilderness Agility Arena right now, hoping to not to die. What are you doing there? Surely the XP isn't that much better. Well, maybe it is. I've never really done it a lot. Money making? Ew. Agility, presumably? Yeah, but don't you like, when you tag the agility arena thing at each lap, it like gives you stuff? Like, alkables or something? There's a RuneScape event going on right now, Dead Men All Stars Annihilation, where like they have like a week dedicated with special servers. It's like PvP servers where like RuneScape content creators hop on, and this time they had to build breaks into the schedule, or else, because last time nobody took any. So like something like 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. Pacific time, the servers are off, and then like in a couple days the servers are off for a full day because they don't have any like impulse control because they're RuneScape players, and if they didn't force them to get off the game, they would all sleep 2 hours a day every night for like a week. But it's kind of fun. It's like a really juice PvP server where they're like crazy like special sigils that you can get that like change how your account behaves, and like people are like rushing, like they have different strategies, and they're like teams, and it's kind of fun. RuneScape PvP stuff's actually really fun to watch. Mostly because of the strategy, and not because the actual gameplay part is cool. Good night, Shiki. Sharpants, isn't it like 9 or 10 a.m. your time? Yerp. Okay. Yeah. Everyone knows our time zones. Sharpants talks about being in the Midwest a lot. They always bond with Flap over that. I'm Graveyard. I guess that's true. They just Midwest gang rise up. Wait, how many are? Yeah, a lot of you guys, huh? Oh, there are pheasants that I have to steal eggs from. Hold on. Oh man, high APM moment. Woodcutting event, steal the pheasant eggs. Do it quick or else the pheasants beat you up. Dude, what even is a pheasant? What a British bird. Like, only the Brits could conceive of such an animal. I'm not sure if any other kind of nationality could even, like, physically, like see them. I think they're invisible to non. They're gamey? I don't know. I don't think I've ever had pheasant. They look funny, though. Look funny. Dude, I don't like this. This event's too long and it's too high APM. Kinda good XP. There's a chance of giving you a pheasant whistle, which allows you to turn your beaver pet into a pheasant. I feel like that's kind of cool. No, it's not a pheasant whistle. It's a golden egg. There's a fox whistle that allows you to turn your beaver fox. That's a different event. Yeah, but that requires getting a beaver. I mean, my main has a beaver. Not in that way. Yesterday was fun. I know a lot of you guys were there. I was thinking about the game when I got up. That was fun. It was a fun game. No, I'm not human. We'll definitely play it again. And when I put my schedule together, I don't think I'll put it on again this week. Maybe I will. I don't know. Maybe strike while the iron's hot. You know, that's what that is what some people say. So maybe I will. I don't know. Oh, thanks for the super chat. TMI. It's Saturday in my country is colored purple. I don't think that's TMI. I'm not 100% sure what you mean, though. Days of the week have colors? Yeah, it was fun. I had a lot of fun. The VA stuff was fun. So I ran out of voices. 7 days in a week and each have their own color. That's interesting. Dude, I'm dying. I was feeling good and now 10 minutes later I'm like, can I have a fucking collab in like Check's watch? 5 hours. Vic the Monster Gamer, it'll hit. The voice he gave to the visitor was very good. I always found that would be a good voice for him to have, like a really like kind of soft and subtly kind voice, but like it doesn't match his words, you know? Because he should be like deceptive innately. Yeah. Math is blue, humanities orange, English red. Hell no. What? Humanities orange? No. English red? Okay. Math? I'll be with this one. Math, I will agree. Math is blue. I'll say that. I know you guys are going to hit me for that one. Math is blue. Science is green. English? I don't think English is... Not red. Not red. Not red. Honestly, I think my English binder was always black. Because it's a nice, like... It's kind of a knot color, right? But that means it's easy to look at. That's kind of weird. I don't know. Red? History is yellow. History is yellow, that's true. History is yellow. Navy-ish is good for math. Yeah, Navy. Yep. I used to have a 5 subject for everything. You're sick in the head. What is red, though? I think my language binder, like I took Spanish. I think I had that as red. Why black? I don't know. Math is red? Red is too passionate a color for math. Math is too science adjacent, which means it needs to be some kind of cold calculating color. Art was red? See, that makes sense too. That makes sense too. Cool tones are calculating? Yeah, because warm tones are passionate. So if they're gonna be duality, then it has to, yeah. Red equals angry equals math. What, you're gonna Pavlov yourself into getting angry every time you open your math binder? You're setting yourself up for failure, man. You want a nice cool color to calm you down. Yes? That's the opposite of what you want. You want a cool head going into math because it's gonna be an uphill battle already. If it's gonna happen anyway, then why accelerate it? Are you dumb? Chem, any kind of science is green. All science green. Unless maybe physics can be blue. Because physics is basically math. Math is not blue. What if science was white? I guess that checks out, but white is kind of whack. I'm okay with a black binder, but white is kind of whack. It's gonna get all scuffed, and the other binder colors will like rub off on it in your backpack, so then it's kind of not really white anymore. It looks like a jawbreaker that has all like the color streaks on it. I don't know. I don't know. Mystery flavor binder? Yeah. What would be purple? I never had a purple binder. Purple, I know purple's technically part of the conventional rainbow, but it doesn't... It feels too out there of a color to be on a school binder. Most sane Flayon message? Wait, what? Huh? Was he in here and I missed it? No. What? He's right behind you? Oh my god. Purple for politics? Government? I mean, I guess it can be purple. Social studies is yellow. That's okay, I think. What about months and colors? October's orange. April is pink. May is like light blue. December is white. April pink? Yeah. It's like the spring. October is dark blue. Are you insane? February is pink? You guys are too romantic. Grow up. Valentine's Day is not all of February is. Also, I mean, I guess there's breast cancer. That's February. October is orange? I know, that's right. Says the yearner? You said I was a yearner. Certainly not me. April's yellow coated? No, man. Yellow is like November. What? Yeah, because all the leaves are changed color and November's not yellow. Then what is it? Then what is it then? You're gonna say something stupid as fuck like red. Brown? Have some whimsy in your life. Brown? Brown. Leaves and Thanksgiving are brown. The turkeys? Dude. Do you hate brown? It's kind of a dog shit color literally. Football is brown? What, you a fucking... What, you like sports ball? Hot chocolate? Brown is a good color. Not a fan of brown. Maybe November is brown? Shut up, Google. My dad forces me to watch football sometimes. Aren't you like a grown adult? What is he gonna do? Send you to your room if you don't watch? Sorry, I like my dad. If you liked him, you wouldn't say he forces you to. You'd be like, I watch it with my dad because we're bonding because I love him. My friends and I do a fantasy football league every year and I don't watch football. That's awesome. That sounds way more fun to do it. Yes, off of vibes. Yeah. How about August? Yellow? Yeah, August can be yellow. June? I think June's a solid blue. Like a nice neutral blue. Just normal as a blue. Days of the week. Monday is orange. Tuesday is yellow. Wednesday is green. Thursday is blue. Friday is purple. Saturday is red. And Sunday is... What colors are left? Saturday's red? Yeah, because it's party time. Do you guys not understand that colors are, like, emotionally resonant? Like, you guys know color theory? Saturday's red because red's like a passionate color. It's like a highly emotional color. And you're like, party time. Monday is red. Are you an idiot? Red is anger? Yeah, or like passion. High emotion. Monday is red. Take an emotional intelligence test right now. Your EQ has got to be below average room temperature. It's over for y'all. Red equals passionately angry? No, it just equals passionate. Period. Recite the Sith code to me right now. You guys clearly don't know shit about emotion. There's different kinds of red, turd. We're talking about red. Normal ass red. We're not talking about maroon or scarlet or crimson or burgundy. Talk about fire truck fucking red. Crayon red. And I noticed that none of you recited the Sith code, so you guys fucking suck today. Crayons have different reds? Yeah, but you know what I mean. I'm literally a psychologist. I'm literally a deity. Fuck you. Eyes turn red, rips off robe, turns into wolf. Ow! Maybe I'm praying on you tonight. My mom sent me a picture this morning of her dog. She has wiener dogs, and one of them is so needy, she was cradling her like a baby, and the dog was just like chill with it. Like that's what she was looking for, actually, to be held and cradled like a baby. That's a baby. The other one was on his dog bed that they moved in front of the what do you call it? I guess it's a stove, but not. It's not a fireplace. A little heater thing? Yeah. Incubator? No. It's like you put wood in there and you burn it. A wood burning stove? Yeah, but stove doesn't feel right, because like a stove you like cook stuff on. But I guess it's a stove. And he was warming himself like a lizard. So. Old ass man. Throw him across the room. He's only like, well, not only. He's like 9. My dog laid on my chest this morning and farted on my face. That's awesome. Watching puppies right now. I'm a pet sitter for my grandma and we have puppies. That's also awesome. All dogs are babies? That's kind of true. How high could you throw a fat dog? Oh, that... How... What kind of dog? Weenie dog? Oh, I could throw him pretty far then. I could throw him pretty far. You catch him after it? Yeah, of course. Is he a standard or a miniature wiener dog? Standard? Ooh, that's a bit harder though. The male standards can weigh like 30 pounds, bro. I'd have to like really spin them like a discus and like launch them. Like I'd have to spin around, you know? You know, you put like one hand like on his like chest or like his rib cage, like right behind his forepaws, and then you have one hand on his butt, so that when you spin, right, you spin, and as you come all the way around, you push him with your dominant hand that's on his butt as you throw, and it like launches him like a torpedo. You understand? Yeah. And then you gotta hoof it, 'cause you gotta catch him. What do you guys have to do today, huh? You like Shih Tzus? They're okay. Not really my kind of dog. I need one with a bit more like a dog, a beast to feel solid. Now straight up in the air, he's launched. Oh, he's launched. Yeah, we said how far, not how high. Caelen, Aaron's watching collab. Yeah. Midterm studying and ice skating is a treat. That's fun. I haven't ice skated in a very, very long time. Going to the movies? What movie are you gonna go see? Writing my psych assignment, very last minute. You got it. Love a dog that sounds like a ripe watermelon when you pat them. Exactly. Working. Yeah, it'd be that way. Well, it's Saturday, actually. I don't go watch Iron Lung? Oh. I've heard very mixed things about good old Iron Lung. I've heard Iron Lung is good if you're a Markiplier head. So what, if you're like 15 and a half? What are my plans? Well, I have another stream later. My mom will not let me play with my blocks. What are you doing today? Playing with my toys. Yeah. Hi. I'll to play toys. Playing toys rocks. I actually feel like Markiplier fans are mostly adults. I think they're mostly adults, but they're both, depending on their gender, they are one of the adults from the Quirk Chungus image. I like to play and draw. Yeah. So like they're physically adults, but spiritually 15 and a half. That makes sense. No shade towards Mark. Good old Mark. Oh, Chico. But what are we talking about? We're talking about Markiplier and his new movie, The Iron Lung. Machifo, I like Markiplier. There's nothing wrong with being spiritually 15 and a half. When is the last time you played with your toys? Knowing unnecessary question time, what came first, the chicken or the egg? It has to be the chicken. Markiplier was in a movie. Markiplier made the movie. Markiplier made the movie. It's his movie. Based on semi-popular indie game Iron Lung. Markiplier brave for putting a movie out in January? Kind of real, actually. Or maybe he was very strategic because nothing else comes out, so nobody has any other choice. Maybe he was actually really smart about it. Yeah, but he directed it, I think, and starred in it. And I have some gripes about him starring in it. But I don't think anyone would have seen it if he wasn't the star, so I get why he did it. Oh, that guy? Don't know Markiplier? Surprisingly, I haven't seen many spoilers for the movie. I mean, what kind of spoilers could there be? He goes into the Iron Lung. He looks at a screen for a while, and my guess is presumably towards the end of the movie, a big monster comes out through the wall. Don't spoil. Iron Lung is an old game. It's an old game with about 2 plot beats. I need help picking a color. Pastel purple or pink? Purple. Iron Lung playthrough when? It'll be 30 minutes long. And then I have to pretend to get jump scared at the end. I go, ah! Hey. Come on. $30-minute game, 2.5 hours Zatsu. I'm gonna be honest, guys, and this isn't shade. I'm not Ashkariel. When I'm done with the game, I'm like checked out of stream, you know? I'll talk for 15 minutes and I go, all right, that's it. Like, I gotta be in Zatsu mode for Zatsu. He's like powerful because he's always in Zatsu mode. He's a yapper for sure. Yeah. You're a yapper-ish? I don't know. In horror games, what do you hate more, being chased or being jump scared? Definitely jump scared because it's cheap. They don't earn anything. Jump scares are cheap. Good morning, Pookie. Hello, Apollo Fartman. See you later, buddy. Use you? I didn't stutter. Check out what's going on the Twitterverse. So we're at that like 40-ish minute marks of the Zatsu where I go, damn. So, like, what's bumping? There's an... Oh no. Oh no. Dude, I'm scrolling so much. There's nothing. Oh no. Oh. Okay, well, it's cooked. It's 8 a.m. What could possibly be good on there? That's kind of real. Australian Twitter is kind of ass. Let's check. What about Warhammer? Are there any Warhammer news this morning? They up yet? No. Brits have failed me yet again. Check your email. Maybe there's something good. Oh, wait, that's a good idea. No. There's nothing. Spam box review? That's a pretty good idea, actually. Is there anything? Let's take a peek in there real quick. Like a really quick. Huh. If I sort my spam by oldest, for some unknown reason, 5/11, 2011, account suspended, League of Legends. Well, when did I get suspended? How long? I think I DC'd. They used to email you back then if you got a suspension. League of Legends was like 3 months old at that point, bro. 2011? No, what were you saying? No, apparently the email says it was because I left a game. 2011? And also, I know I've cleaned my spam folder since then. How is that still in there? It's the only thing from that year. How is that possible? Everything else is recent. And why was it in spam? Because the other stuff is like, hello, you've been gifted $8 million. You received a direct deposit of $7,000. You just received $700 in Bitcoin. But it's like, 2011, your account has just been suspended. What? Is that true? No, it's spam. Let's click suspicious links with Mama. Oh, hell yeah. Bitcoin trading? Yeah, in my email spam folder. Well, it's not suspended now. Yeah, because now it's that account's permanently banned. So, you're right. Well, that was an interesting find. If it was new? No, but it wasn't, though. What'd you do? You, like, threaten the physical safety of enough people in League of Legends and they get rid of you. However, you can say, like, as many slurs as you want and they just think that's okay, I guess. League of Legends is interesting. There's a reason all of us stream with chat off. Like, anyone ever play CSGO? Once? Yeah. It's similar. Any game that has, like, a really low or zero barrier to entry will have, a very, evil fan base. Typically. Children? Not always. Yiki, most of your audience is probably female. I think nobody here plays CSGO. Insert Homelander gift. Not very not very woke of you. What? Girls don't play video games? I'm not a gamer, sadly. That's okay. Don't gotta be. I'm playing with a balloon. I got a bunch of balloons for vocal lessons for, I guess, warming up my lungs. Girls play good video games? Not that I'm doubtful of that statement. Can you elaborate on that? Balloon. I only play dog shit video games. Can you elaborate on that? What color? The one that I'm playing with right now is blue, but I have all kinds of colors. Balloons are supposed to be good for lung capacity? Yeah. At the beginning of our vocal lessons, they have me like blow up a balloon, and then they want you to blow it up to about the size of your face, and then you practice breathing in like without taking the balloon out of your mouth, breathing in like slow, and then breathing back out to inflate the balloon back to where it was. And then you do that a little bit, and then you do it 50 times, but really, really fast. So really quick, shallow breaths in and out of the balloon. And they want you to do that without stopping. I'm getting better. When we first started the exercise, I couldn't do it, but I'm getting close to being able to do the 50 without stopping. Have you heard of Genshin Impact? No, I've never heard of Genshin Impact. Ever. Not ever. Dude, they're putting like Kafka and Blade. They're putting the Stellaron hunters in Fortnite. Like, what do you mean? The Stellaron hunters in Fortnite. That's nuts. How did the Stellaron hunters get in before, like, the Traveler? Like, what's his name? Lumine and Aether. I've got Blade, but no Silverwolf and Firefly. I mean, they got the two hot ones, so I'm okay with that. So you do know? Bro, it was sarcasm. Of course I've heard of Genshin Impact. I'm a Vtuber. I think it would be some kind of failure on my part if I didn't know what that was. Does Star Rail make more money? I don't play any of these games. I have literally no idea. I don't play those games either. I do have a Kafka standee though. Star Rail does make more? How is that possible? I like Kafka's English dub. She sounds like she smokes like a pack a day. That's awesome. No, you won't ever catch me playing those games. But I do like that character. I like Acheron too. I think I've talked about this before. I like, what's her name? Fu Zhuan. Everyone has their gacha slop favorite. My favorite gacha slop is League of Legends. You're very Fujuan coded. I had to see it. I hate that you could even say that. Dude, one of these days I'll be like AFKing RuneScape during a Zatsu stream and I'll like get a pet or something on like on stream. That'd be goated. Could you believe that? Jing Yuan. Is that the one voiced by Amelie? Or is that someone else? Jing Liu? Oh, close actually. Jing Yuan? Yuan? Oh, the White Lion guy. He's okay. He's not really my archetype. I find most male gacha character designs to be boned in comparison. There are standouts. What's his name? I can do it. Dr. Ratio is cool. What's that guy's name? Adventurine, that one. There's the Greek guy from the Greek thing. He's like, they copied Gilgamesh's homework, but like changed a little bit. Yeah. Those guys are actually cool. Where their like designs don't seem like lame. That's one thing I like about Genshin, that the male characters don't feel as boring. If Gilgamesh and Axel Sirius had a kid, yeah, I can see it. Shiki, why you trying not to laugh, bro? That's mad disrespectful. Yeah. Good morning, Shiki. Good morning. Genshin cooked when they made a hot lady character with pants and then had everyone call her father. That's gas. They cooked when I don't know that much about Genshin, if I'm being honest. When they made Raiden Shogun, I like her gigantic braid. That's fun. I like who's the water archon? What's her name? Farina. Right? She has the homophobia in her eyes, right? She's got a cute design, like with the little hat. Yeah, yep. Okay, good. That's kind of my extent of Genshin knowledge. I know the Archons. I know, Capitano. I know, thoughts on the MC's designs? I think their new skins are way better than their original ones. When they dressed up Lumine in the Aether colors and Aether in the Lumine colors, those look like way better than before. Blue hair girl with the horns. Oh, I like Eula. That's in Genshin, right? Ganyu? Yeah, that's a good character too. Like, you notice how we're mentioning like 3 times more girl characters than boy characters? Like, who remembers Diluc in 2026, you know? Hu Tao? Oh, that's a good one. I like her shorts. And her little hat. Lins? Is that guy the, like, emo guy? Yeah, he's the emo guy. He's the Hades from Twisted Wonderland, but, like, changed it up so it looks a little different. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the thing about games, like, the thing about gacha games is I actually really like character design and stuff. Like, I really appreciate good character designs and, like, voice work and stuff like that, and, like, animation. But I just hate how, like, they're locked behind either a ton of boring busy work or a lot of money. And I just can't be asked. Can't do it. So Gale keeps showing me Nikkei, and I'm like, I saw Alice from Nikkei got a Nendoroid. Holy moly. That might be the biggest titties on a Nendoroid I've ever seen. How did they do that, bro? On a Nendoroid? That's nuts. Gale loves Nikkei. That rocks. That rocks. I gotta respect it. That new character, what was her name? Wait, was it Label? He's like Hex Maniac, but not. Man, gacha games really are for the gooners. What does it say about me that I can name so much about them despite not playing them? Oh, Lorebreaker. Hi, Shiki. It's noon. I just woke up, started painting Sisters a battle emulator for my agent's army, and I was up until 5 a.m. painting the stained glass. I'm gonna go back to sleep, have a good collab. I hope it turned out okay. That's epic. That's epic. Sisters of Battles are so, like, finicky. That's a hard army. Good stuff, though. I will enjoy the collab. And Mickey. Miki, thank you for the one. A gifted Miki, thank you. As always, Miki. Let's check the Twitterverse. It's been about 20 minutes. Maybe some people woke up. Gale's live playing No, I'm Not a Human. Okay. Are you into open world games like Minecraft? I wouldn't say it's an open world game. I'd say it's a sandbox. Open world is like... You're in? I think. Yeah. Where's Elder Scrolls 6? Odd. Bring it out. 2026, Todd. $2028? I think that's a pretty good guess, if I'm being honest. That's a pretty good guess. 2028? Where was it even going to be set? Have they even said? Black Marsh? Allenwood? Black Marsh should be kind of sick, not gonna lie. Hammerfell? Can we have a mainline Elder Scrolls game that's not set in one of the main human nations? Morrowind was peak because they lived in, like, mushrooms and stuff. But then it was like Daggerfall and Oblivion, which should have been called Cyrodiil, and Skyrim. That always bugged me, that Oblivion is called Oblivion, but then all the others are called after the region in the world in which they take place. Redguards are more Myrrh-ish. I don't think the Myrrh would like you saying that. Cyrodiil isn't a cool enough name. I mean, is Morrowind? Is Skyrim? Technically, it takes place in Oblivion? Only partially. But, like, all the others, like, Skyrim technically takes place in... Also in the, what, the fucking Valhalla, whatever the hell they call it. But it's called Skyrim. Like, Oblivion is just one of the places in the game. But you spend most of your time in the overworld of Cyrodiil. But, I don't know. They just broke the naming scheme for no reason. And you know what? It was Todd, I know it. The title is supporting Mankar Cameron's theory that Nirn is Lorcan's Daedric realm. That would be insane, bro. Imagine. Imagine. Oblivion is a banger title, though. Yeah, that's why it's the title of that Tom Cruise movie with sci-fi one. Right? That is a... Right? I haven't seen that movie in about 1,000,000 years. Hello, Shiki. Yeah. Hello, Gary the Snail. Hello. Thought it was Edge of Tomorrow. No, that's a different Tom Cruise sci-fi movie. I thought that was Minority Part. No, that's a different Tom Cruise sci-fi movie. I haven't seen that movie in forever. Out of the 5 mainline games, only 2 have location-based names. But of the modern ones, they started with the location name, then they didn't have it, and then they did location name again. So, like, you'd think that was, like, the prevailing scheme. As, like, Daggerfall and Arena are kind of, like, you know... The world of Tamriel is technically called Arena. What? Also known as Dawn's Beauty, Starry Heart of Dawn's Beauty, Tazokon, Realm of Change, and the Arena. What? You learn something new about Elder Scrolls lore every day, huh? Wow. What game would you spend your money on for something without a second thought? RuneScape. But RuneScape doesn't ask for your money very often, so that's an easy... So, League of Legends, if there's a skin that I really wanted that wasn't gacha. Yeah, that sounds about right. Caelen Strayfe and the Popicers. Here they are. They're coming in. Rising pop star sensation Pota Chip was here. Oh wow, there are a lot of them. There are a lot of them. Come on in. What's up, guys? You made Kay cry today? What the? That's interesting. How are you doing on this fine morning, you fine man? I'm tired. You reached 20k? Ooh. Congratulations, Carlos, on your 20k. Poo-poo alien, thank you for the poo-poo. He got 20k and then he cried. That's awesome. Congratulations, Carlos, on your 20k. I didn't cry. There was a leak. Oh, I get that, man. I get that. Dude, poo-poo alien and then pee-pee poop cat. Thank you, pee-pee poop cat. Caelen, what's going on with your viewers, man? There's kind of a trend here that's a bit concerning. What about it? Oh, nothing. Me? Yeah, man. Poo-poo alien and pee-pee poop cat came from your raid, bro. They're the Team Rocket? Oh, okay. That's kind of fun. Flap, thanks for the 1 gifted flapjack. Thank you. Why are we talking about pee-pee and poo-poo? Did you not see the super chats? Morning Sheiks, how are you, Diva? I'm epic. I'm tired, but I'm good. Yeah. You know what they say, you can pee-pee without a poo-poo, but you can't poo-poo without a pee-pee. So, they're always together. Diva should never get tired? You would know, huh? Be a bear. Thank you for the 1 gifted. I don't think anyone is saying that. People definitely say it. Or poofficers? Oh, damn. Did you hear that? Around. Hypothrall. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Thank you. Now what the hell is that? What the hell is what? Oh, poofficers? Oh, yeah. I don't know. They said it, not me. Is Cadus not gonna talk? He just did. But yes, congrats on 20k, Caelen. That's epic. Keep your poop cat. Welcome to the Katagami. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. And I guess semi-related news, I was trying to think of what we were going to do for our next milestone, because I actually wanted to celebrate it near when we hit it. I was thinking of doing like some kind of community game or something. Though there are a lot of us, so I think it might be hard. I don't know. We do another magma board so we can draw you in more situations. Maybe eventually. Did you actually stutter while saying celebrate? Let's see you turn on stream, buddy. Turn it on. Let's hear you speak eloquently for 2 hours straight without stuttering once. That's what I thought. Summon Shiki Canvas 2 will return stronger than ever to put Shiki into situations. Yeah. Challenge accepted? Yeah, it's not. Shiki Loptergami? Yeah. I started trying to pronounce Heroic while reading in front of the class yesterday. Yeah, sometimes you just do. Sometimes you just do. The thing about stuttering is you just have to power through it. Moo Moo Mew, welcome to the Katagami. Thank you. That's a fun name. I was only joking. No hard feelings, my guy. I know. It's chill. We're chill. We're chill. I'm that picture of Joe Biden trying to put the puzzle together, but it's only 2 pieces. And he says, let's see you do it, big guy. You know? I love that picture. It's so funny. Some really good memes came out of that administration. Some really good memes. Politics aside. Politics aside, of course. Some really good memes came out of administration for sure. Let's see you take a crack at it. Yup. Memes. The DNA of the soul. How did Kojima know? I read the Kojima autobiography and it really sold me on the memes thing, to be honest. You know what? That actually sounds kind of like an interesting read. I might have to... I'll make a note of that. I might have to read that. I didn't even know he had an autobiography. That kind of tracks for him, though, huh? Called The Creative Gene. It's more of a collection of essays. That's interesting. Omoshiroi-jan. Guys, I was in Machina X-Flay on stream last night and his computer was falling apart. I couldn't believe what I was seeing on my screen. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. His laptop was like 90 degrees Celsius. The laptop's on its last legs. Those temps are insane. Yeah, they're nuts. I can't believe it was still running, let alone streaming. Funny stream. He and Battle were playing Code Vein 2, I think. Really funny. You ever play that game? Maybe. It seems kind of fun. I like the character customization. I think that's fun. I don't know. I didn't play the first one. I don't know what else it's like, how like connected they are, and even if they aren't, I don't know. Maybe I'll ask Battle about it.
Man, can I play the second one without playing the first one?
And he'll say, "Man, I didn't even play the first. Think I give a shit?" And I'd go, "Yeah, but I actually do give a shit." That game is for gooners. I can't believe those character designs. Holy shit. Bandai said it was chill? Oh, okay. Bandai said so. Was it Krista? Was she there? It was? Oh. We've been talking about gooners a lot lately. What? I can't have hobbies? That's just so judgmental. Anyone interested in anime? You're in a VTubers chat, buddy. I think there might be a couple people. I watched the new episode of Liron. Very cutieful. There was a shot where she had all of her hair up in a big like towel, and it was kind of poking out, and her big ass ears. Damn, that was gas. Damn. It was good. Frierin's so good. I love Frieren. So good. Like every episode, almost nothing happens, and then the credits roll, and you go, "Damn, that was peak, bro." Every time. It's like so pastoral. It's so epic. So peaceful and calming, and like genuine, earnest, very earnest. What's it about? Frieren is about a very long-lived elf learning what it means to live after she has already lived a very long time. So it's kind of contemplative, kind of regretful, but also like very heartfelt and genuine. Sounds like Violet Evergarden. Kind of similar, yeah. Watch Attack on Titan? Yeah. I think it's maybe like Attack on Titan's like maybe 30% or maybe even 50% peak, 30% good, and like 20% like what is happening. Yeah. Attack on Titan has a lot of good stuff, though. I read the manga, haven't read it. Which anime have you watched that was peak until the ending? Attack on Titan. The number of anime that are peak until the ending actually kind of ends up being like really high. Death Note, Attack on Titan, There's so many, actually. Sticking the landing is, like, for some reason impossible for, like, manga and anime. I don't know. There's something about, like, the forced serialization over a really long period of time that, like, really fucks up the overall, like, script, I guess. Easier to count the other pile? Like, literally. Like, literally. What anime have you binged the most? I don't know. I haven't watched anime routinely in a long time. Right now, I'm watching Frieren and I'm watching Jujutsu Kaisen. But besides those two anime, I'm not sure if I've watched a single episode of any other anime in years. Like last year, what was I watching? Oh, Jujutsu Kaisen and Frieren. And the year before that, throw in like Chainsaw Man 2. And the year before that, like nothing. And then nothing and nothing, you know? And some of my go? Yeah, definitely. I'm excited for the next arc to get animated in, you know, 45 years. What anime do I regret watching? I don't think I regret watching anything. If I actually finished it, then if I didn't like it, I just wouldn't keep watching it. Well, no, that's not true. Maybe Darling in the Franxx. I watched that week to week with my roommates back when it was airing. And we were like convinced that eventually it was gonna get peak. And it never did. You watch Gachi Akata yet? I want to. But I haven't. I'm a believer in if it sucks, hit the bricks. I know that's right. I think I regret watching like 3 episodes of Shield Hero. I said, wow, this is oh, I regret watching ReZero. I was like, wait, this is cool. And then the more it went on, the more I was like, me whenever Flayon says that Natsuki Subaru is literally him. I hiss at him like an animal. I go, bro, you don't want to be that guy. That guy's like an incel. No, you misunderstand him. I don't. Your hiss sounds like a cat throwing up a hairball. It kind of is. Kind of the same kind of feeling. Disgust and hatred mixed into one. Need to watch it. My brother is a fan. He has questionable taste. I mean, no shade on anyone that likes it, but I did not like it. it kept going more and more downhill as like all of the good characters got sidelined for Amelia, who is absolute ass. And even Subaru's own character was like sabotaged for her sake. It's like, and I was a Rem truther and I've never forgiven it. Anyone hear Roscoe's cover yesterday? That shit was gas. That was really good. That's a really, really hard song to do, so very ambitious for him to try it. I wouldn't have. He's very powerful for that. Yeah. In the original key too? Yeah. Really hard. Really hard. But he did it. He's strong. Kono power. Really good art too. Whole thing was really well done. The MV was also really good. Good stuff.
Good stuff, Roscoe Graves.
Made me excited to get my cover out in a minute. Inspiring. Good stuff. Like cover drops, I will be seated. You better be, bro. We're gonna have like 1,000,000 man hours of work put into that thing. And maybe 2 Shikigami hours. Any teaser bits? Nah. I don't want to spoil anything about it. Maybe once it gets closer, maybe like membership something. But for now, I don't have much to share. It's been really hard for me not to sing it though during stream because I've been practicing it so much that like I really want to sing it, but I can't. Gotta be careful. Hmm. Any songs that I've been listening to later? Lately? The one I'm covering. I've been listening to it in the car, in the shower. I'm practicing it in multiple keys. Because Sensei asked me to. They want me to push myself to a highest key as possible within my range. But they wanted me to practice on one key underneath what we think is my breaking point too, to see if that's more comfortable. Yeah. It's fun. Vocal lessons, it's hard. Every time, Mane-san can vouch. 10 minutes before our vocal lessons, I was like, I don't want to go, Mane-san. And they said, sorry, you gotta go. And I said, and then afterwards, I was like, Mane-san, that was so much fun. It's kind of hard. Because it's kind of like embarrassing, like singing in front of people with like your webcam on and they just like sit there silently observing, you know? And like Sensei has their webcam on too, but like it's still like embarrassing. It's not nearly as embarrassing in person. We do in-person lessons, it's not nearly as, but the Discord vocal lessons are really embarrassing. I'm not sure if the others have similar struggles, but I always get like anxious going into them. They're virtual, I hadn't realized. Yeah, my manager has to come with me. Someone has to translate for me. Am I getting EP? I was born EP. Hope you're doing well. I am. Born to eat, forced to stream twice in one day. Dude, whose idea was this? Never thought you could do vocal lessons virtually. I mean, it's definitely not ideal. It's like, but like a lot of us, you know, because we're streamers, we tend to have pretty okay audio setups at least, and good cameras, and you know, people just make do. You just make do. It helps they do get to see us in person sometimes. Shikigami's make do. I know that's right. Off tangent, but related on singing your parts on Lament Chef's Kiss. I think I could have done. I think all of us probably think this. I think all of us could have done way better on Lament. Like if we recorded Lament now, I think it would end up twice as good. High key. A lot of us were out of practice, and we had never been like in a recording studio before, and we were like really awkward and nervous. I think it would go way better. Don't get me wrong, I still like Lament, but yeah. Ash said he was sick. We were all feeling a bit weird because there was a lot of travel. But yeah. I still think it turned out good, but I think it could be even better if we did it now. Yeah. How long did you guys have vocal lessons before recording Lament? I don't know if we had any. We might have had one, maybe. We recorded Lament really early on. if memory serves. Because a lot of work goes into making a song like that, so they have us do our part as early as possible. Which makes sense. How often are vocal lessons? I don't know how often everyone else's are. They're probably the same as mine, but just speaking for myself, I have them every other week, twice a month. And I don't even know if everyone has them. I'm sure they do, but I don't know if everyone has the same arrangement. I grumble about it to Mane-san sometimes, but I'm always, it feels like a privilege to be able to get them, because I know a lot of people, even corporate VTubers, don't necessarily have the company support them in this way. It's nice. I grumble about it, but it's nice. I'd rather do them than not. Yeah, did I get my morning coffee? I have a Monster, but it's a coffee one, so we'll split the difference and say kind of. You guys see the Tomodachi Life Nintendo Direct the other day? Kinda looks like gas, not gonna lie. I didn't play the first one, but the second one definitely got my interest, bro. That looks kinda awesome. Looks kinda awesome. And it's out soon. And it's on the Switch 1. And including the Switch 2. So, like, I don't even have to buy a console for it. Is it a game? Yeah, Tomodachi Life 2. Or whatever they're calling it. If possible, would you play it on stream? Yeah, for sure. Do you imagine how funny that would be? To have, like, all the FSP boys and friends in a big island? That'd be funny as fuck. It looks like it captures the spirit of the first game while being, like, better in every single way. Looks pretty epic. And you can be non-binary. You can be ace too, I believe. I think you can be arrow ace. So yeah. That's cool. Looks fun. My Twitter feed has been filled with humorous the whole fucking week. As he hit that fucking slutty little clown pose, and they go, damn. You fucking hit that pose? I feel more like myself when you fucking hit that pose. Bro. You can't be doing that, man. There are children in the audience. I really I like that you can like draw. Like I was seeing all the houses and I was like, all these houses look the same. Like that's kind of lame that all the houses look the same. Like everyone's islands are gonna look so similar. And then towards the end, they showed that you can like draw designs for the houses to like make your own custom buildings that are functional. And I was like, wait, like people are gonna go insane with this. Like the islands are like insanely customizable. Like you can like, the sky's the limit. Like it was like crazy what they were doing. Yeah. You could draw ground textures and building textures and shit. Someone drew a little dog. Epic. How much a stream did I miss? Checks watch. 1 hour and 50 minutes. Which means we got 10 minutes left. Because I got 2 streams today, guys. I'm not trying to drag this one out. I just want to say hello. We have our weekly Zatsu. Can't have a schedule with no Zatsu on it, you know? You just can't. Like, what kind of society are we with no Zatsu? Because you guys will see me again in literally 3 hours. Literally 3 hours. How much wood have I cut? Beep, 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 beep. It says 725. Is that real? I have to go look. That sounds high. In 2 hours? Maybe that is real. Yeah, that's real. Okay. Which wood? I'm cutting maples right now because it's the highest level that I can fletch. I can cut almost up to magic trees, but I'm doing maples because I'm trying to get my fletching up. And I don't have broader fletching unlocked because I've been slacking on my slayer tasks. Escape AFK all day, buddy. Day. Let's check account. Let's get an account playtime update. This is my group Iron Man that you guys haven't seen because it's not my streamer account. I have 14.5 days played on this account. Lobster check. Oh, I haven't fished lobsters in a week, guys. I've moved on from lobsters. I have a bunch of food now. I want to check my main. My main that no one's ever seen. Because he's an Iron Man. He goes his own way. Iron Man stand alone. That's the meme. I stand alone. That phone open 24/7? No, I mostly play RuneScape on my computer. Let me check my main. What's the time played on that guy? It's gonna be really gross. I can't wait. And I don't even think it logs the time that's on. Maybe it does log the time that's on the phone. It would make. I don't see why it wouldn't. 63 days and 1 hour. No, there's no way that included phone time. How long is 63 days? 63 by 24. 1500? Oh, well. Maybe it does count what's on the phone. Let's look it up. Does old school RuneScape mobile add to time played? Yes, playing old school RuneScape on mobile adds directly to your total time played because the mobile app acts as a client for the same account. Okay. Oh. Go. That was what, like 2 months out of the past year and a half, maybe? I spent logged in. So that's 1/12 of my time. Or 1/9. We'll round up and say 2 years. I don't know when I started the account. Can I check that? Not easily. AFK, buddy. Sometimes you don't got anything to say. Some people gotta be in their mind palace a little bit. Make moves in silence. Maybe you'll learn something. Sometimes you're sitting quietly. He's a thinker? I'm a thinker, guys. But not about anything worth thinking about. But, like, I think. Has anyone gone to Universal Studios Epic Universe? I was watching roller coaster videos yesterday, and I saw that it had a roller coaster in it that I didn't know. And, it looked fun. The Stardust Racers. That looked like really fun. I didn't know it had an actual big boy roller coaster, you know? I thought it only had like the Donkey Kong roller coaster. But it actually, you know, has like launches and like a big drop and like stuff. Yeah. Never been? I haven't either. I haven't been to Epic Universe. I haven't been on a roller coaster since my youth. We gotta get you off that farm. Oh, and then I didn't realize that they finished the longest, tallest, and fastest roller coaster in the world. The Falcon's Flight in Six Flags in Saudi Arabia. That shit is nuts. I remember seeing concepts for it years ago. And I remember seeing videos of it under construction, but I didn't realize it was finished. That thing is insane. That thing is nuts. Look up a Falcon's Flight Six Flags POV. That shit's gas. That thing looks insane. I want to go. I want to ride that so bad. I hope they clone that coaster and like put it in America. They finally build the euthanasia coaster. I hope so. Longest, tallest, and fastest roller coaster. That's insane. Apparently, apparently it has like a windscreen on it, And it has like a boost downhill, which is insane. Who's actually going on that? Bro, I would. That sounds awesome. The worst part of a roller coaster is the really slow climb up the hill, right? But that roller coaster has no slow climb because it shoots you to the top of every single hill. So you only get the fun part. That's awesome. And it's 3 minutes long? That's nuts. That's too long? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. That's like if Rock and Roller Coaster didn't land in 2 seconds. I know, Rock and Roller Coaster is straight up like 25 seconds long. You're like, oh, it's done. Out of all LAMENTUS, who on a roller coaster has the highest possibility to pass out? Caelen. The Tron Legacy Ride? The coaster in Magic Kingdom? Right? Is that what we're talking about? Yeah, I've been on it. It's fun. Too short. Too short. It's fun, though. I like coasters that have like a motorcycle cart where you like lean forward. Who would be poker faced? Liron? I think unexpectedly, but I think it's because he's scared, so he's locked up. He doesn't like roller coasters. Not that he's scared, but that he's not saying anything. Oh, I don't think anyone in LAMENTUS is like that. Who's serving face? Definitely not me. I'm hooting and hollering. I'm going, wow, yeah, weepy, wow, wow. Roller coasters are twice as fun if you do that. No cap. Even if you're scared. They're way more fun if you do that. Hands up. Yeah, wow, 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 wow. Yeah. Gotta be whimsy on the roller coaster? Yeah. I didn't go on roller coasters for a really long time, and I regret not doing it. So I definitely always encourage people who are scared to, like, bro, be brave. Be brave. Fear is the mind killer. You will regret it. One day you will get over this fear, and you will regret having it in your heart for so long. Have you tried Stardust Racers? No, I was just talking about it. I want to try Stardust Racers, but I've never been to Epic Universe. It's such a new park. I haven't had the opportunity to go. I always end up paranoid that if I put my hands up, I'll fall out. Yeah, that's not going to happen. But Ellie scream? Maybe he'd be the most chill out of everybody. Mara, thank you for the 1 gifted. Thank you, Mara. Scared of losing my glasses? Then take them off. Then don't wear them. Ash? I think it's pretty normal. You ever thrown up after going on a roller coaster? No. I lock in. That'd be like closing your eyes. The concept of having your eyes open being like closing your eyes. No, man. Think I gotta go blind? Unless you want to lose your glasses. My vision's really bad. Yeah, but you could still, like, see colors. Drop rides too scary? Drop rides are just hell. They take the worst part of everything and make it the whole ride. It's all climbing up the hill and then all the evil dropping to your death feeling. Without any of the fun speed and loops and stuff. What kind of roller coasters do you prefer? Ones that are like a cart or the ones where you dangle? I kind of like the ones with the where your feet dangle and the restraints, like you're sitting in a seat and the restraint goes over your shoulders and there's a buckle that goes between your legs to buckle to the shoulder restraint. I always feel really nice and secure in that one, but then it gives you a lot of wiggle room for your limbs, but like it feels more secure than like a lap bar. Most secure I've ever felt was Ajanaika at Fuji Q when I went a year ago. And they give you a big old like lap bar, an over like across the waist seatbelt, and a shoulder bar and a seatbelt that connects to that. Like you're going no. Oh, and the shoulder bar like doesn't go up over your head. It like clamps sideways over your body and like compresses your chest. So like it doesn't go up over your head. It comes like sideways from on like beside you. It like closes like a clamshell and not like, well, not like a clamshell. It closes like a, well, maybe a sideways clamshell instead of a vertical one. You get the, well, here. So like a normal roller coaster, you know, you're like sitting and then the shoulder bar goes like up over your head and goes like here, right? And it's attached up here. And then sometimes you'll have like a hand holds, right? Right here, right? And then there's like a seat belt that comes up to connect to here so that it doesn't go anywhere, right? It's like a double safety, which is, you know, that's fine. The Ajanaika, you're sitting in the seat. You have a big thing that goes up. It pulls up over your lap. Then a thing that goes here, and it like clamps down on the one side of your chest, and then it clamps down on the other side up over your head. So it's the same shape as this, but the mechanism is different. And then it has handholds, and then seatbelt. You're not going anywhere. Anywhere. We've talked about it before. Look up Ajanaika, and you'll understand why it's like this. You're not going anywhere. And you're so, like, compressed that, like, your arms are underneath this thing, right? So, like, you can't lift your arms, and nor would you want to. How do you spell that? It's Japanese. It's, E-E-J-A-N-A-I-K-A. Ajanaika. Yeah. It like, so like you have a roller coaster track and you have the car. The seats are here. Like this is a seat and this is a seat and this is a seat. They're suspended over the side of the track with nothing underneath them, right? And then if you're looking at the seat, this is a seat. The holes, and there's a person in here, right? That's how they're shaped, and they're holding on to this thing that's over their head, and this thing that's over their lap. The the whole thing spins independently of the car. So you're hanging over the track? No, you're hanging over open air. Fourth dimension? It's a fourth dimension coaster. So like you have the hill is like this. The first hill climb is like this. And it goes like this, right? You go up, and the way that it has you positioned, you have a seat. So you're sitting on your back is basically on the track, and you're looking outwards towards the open space. And you go up over this hill head first, and then over this head first. And then so you're going down the first hill head first. And then when you get to the bottom, when it bottoms out and goes, whoa, it spins you around so that when all the G's from this hit, and then while that's happening, it spins you around so then you're now facing head up again, going up here. And then you like hit a loop, and then while you're in the loop, it spins you again. You have literally no idea what's happening. You have no concept of where you are or anything. You have, because you're spinning and it's moving and the car is flying everywhere. Bro, it was so fun. You have no idea what's happening. And it's so fast. Oh my god. It's so scary looking though, but it's so fun. Yeah. So. Yeah, that's Eh? Why can't I remember ka? Ijanai. Ka. There you go. Your J's flipped? Oh. There you go. At Fuji Q, one of the other fun ones is Aka. Why can't I never remember this one? Aka. Why can't I remember this one? Hold on, I can get it. I can get it. Why can't I ever remember this one? Hold on. I can get it. It's in my brain somewhere. Aka. Oh. E. That one. And the part that's scary about Takabisha is it like launches you and it's like loop-de-loops and loop-de-loops, right? You go through a bunch of loops, and the scary part is after you do all the loops and you're done having fun, it stops you completely and you go around this turn and you see where it's going up next, and Takabisha goes like this. So it has you go. It's a car, a little car, and they're really small. And it's two like this, and you go up at 90 degrees. And it's really slow. And when you get about here, it slows down to make it feel like it's gonna drop you. And then you finally crest the hill. And then you get to about here. And it stops you so that you're hanging out over the negative angle. Yeah. Horrifying. Horrifying. So fun. Sitting in the front, I have. That shit's gas. So scary. So scary. So scary. What else is there? The other really, really good one. Fuji. Oh. Yama. That's Fuji Mountain. Slash Queen, thank you for the one gifted. Fujiyama, and that's like Mount Fuji. And Mount Fujiyama just goes like this. It's really tall. I think it's like it's pretty tall. And it's really fast. It's like really tall. Like, what is 80 meters to feet? It's like 200 and... And then it drops you down that, and then it does it again, and then it like takes you to a bunch of turns and oopty and corkscrew. Oh. And then at the end, you go into the meat grinder and they kill you at the end. Pretty cool. I wish I could show a picture of Fujiyama, because this doesn't sell how tall this is. Like, the car is like... Not even. Not even. You know? And like a person, like... You know, you're like down here, like... It's like really, really tall. Like, I think it's like when it was built was like in the top 3 tallest coasters in the world. But now it's like... I think that Falcon's Flight roller coaster I was talking about is literally double. That is nuts. Double? It's 163 meters or 528 feet? The hell is that? That's like 50 stories. I do think Falcon's Flight is... I don't know if it's cheating or not, though. Like, Falcon's Flight has this part where you're dropping off the side of, like, a quarry. And it goes like this. But then it, like... I don't know if it counts that as one drop. You go into a tunnel. And I think just about here, there's, like, a giant speed booster. Or, unless it's talking about this, where you go off the side of the quarry, right? And you go... Oh, and then you... Is that the 500-foot drop? Maybe it's this. Maybe this is, 502... Or... like 90 or 100 and something like that. 180? No, I meant 160 because Fujiyama was 80 meters, double that. Interesting. And the car is like this. And it has like a windscreen. And you sit behind it. But you're not seated with your feet on the ground. Your like feet hang like just a little bit off the floor. That you get some good freedom of movement. That's epic. I really want to go on that someday. Well, that was roller coaster time with Shiki. We're ending stream now. Bye. Thanks for coming. We're gonna see if we can raid anybody, and I'll see you guys in hashtag 2 hours in 35 minutes. For Mimesis. Bro, how do you pronounce that? How is anyone supposed to pronounce that? No? Mimesis? 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 No. That doesn't make any dang sense.